What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the Kentucky Football Dynasty rebuild on College Football 26. Today we are starting Season 2 of this series. I finished Season 1 a couple days ago, had an extra long season finale. At the end of that video, which I don't expect very many people watched all the way to the end because who the hell has time to watch an hour-and-a-half long video about college football? At the end of that video, we lost a lot of players to the transfer portal, but we also got a lot of players from the transfer portal, and I think in most situations we actually improved our team pretty significantly from last year. In terms of the quarterback situation, this is the most iffy situation on the whole team in my opinion. We got the Liberty transfer Ethan Hawke, and what I'm probably going to end up doing is making him the third string behind Cutter Boley. We landed four-star quarterback Matt Ponatoski, who is a real-life recruit who's committed to Kentucky. Obviously, his name was something else, and then I changed it to Matt Ponatoski. So we have our talented true freshman quarterback as well. And then Cutter Boley is coming back from last year's team. And for realism's sake, since him and Ethan Hawke are only different from one overall point, I'm going to end up starting Cutter Boley, I think. At the running back position, we upgraded pretty massively, which is crazy because we already had an elite running back room last year. Dante Dowdell is now the backup after running for over 1,000 yards last season. Our starting running back will be Ahmad Hardy. Hardy is a 96 overall, and he transferred from Missouri. So having this running back trio of Ahmad Hardy, Dante Dowdell, and Jamarion Wilcox is going to be insane. We lost our entire receiver room for the most part, but we landed a four-star wide receiver transfer, Easton Messer, who's an 88 overall. And then the rest of these guys were on the roster last year, but they're going to have to prove themselves. David Washington and Ashton Cozart are the next two receivers, and then Hardley Gilmore. Lawrence Zimmerman is just a fake player, I'm pretty sure. So he's not a real player, but maybe he'll actually play. I don't know. And then Enrique Timms is the 6'5", 185-pound freshman receiver that we landed. We got Elijah Brown coming back at tight end, and he was pretty solid for us last year. And then Willie Rodriguez came back for his junior year. The O-line's a little bit iffy. We have Malachi Woods starting at left tackle. At left guard, we got a transfer named Kalen Ellis, who was a four-star transfer. He's an 84 overall, so that was a pretty good pickup. At center, we also got a really good transfer in Ashton Craig, who is an 86 overall. At right guard, we'll have Jalen Farmer coming back for his fifth-year senior year. And then at right tackle, we had to replace Alex Wolschlager with the redshirt freshman Darren Stray, and then Rob Fogler is right behind him. At the edge rusher position, I think we upgraded. We did lose McKees Humphrey Grace to the transfer portal. He went to Bowling Green of all places. But we got Cameron James, who is a Florida transfer. On the other edge, we got another Florida transfer, LJ McCray. He's an 84 overall. So we got two transfers from Florida to play the edge position. We also got a 92 overall defensive tackle in the transfer portal named Justin Scott, and he's a junior. So if he sticks around, he'll be here for 2 more years unless he just goes pro. And then we got Tavion Gadsden and Kalen Edwards as our depth pieces inside. At Sam linebacker, we were able to convince Grant Godfrey to come back. He was going to hit the portal, but he decided to come back. We've got him at an 83 overall. At Mike linebacker, we got one of the best linebackers in the portal with Whit Weeks coming over from LSU. He is a 95 overall. He'll be replacing Alex Afari and Daverin Rayner. I think I'm going to make Antoine Smith the backup middle linebacker because he has 91 speed, and I just want to see that speed in effect. At will linebacker, we have Sam Green, the USC transfer, and the other USC transfer is Lorenzo Cowan. Those guys are on Kentucky's real-life roster. They played for us last year. Sam Green might have an increased role. We did lose J.Q. Hardaway at corner, but we brought in Judge Collier from South Carolina, who's an 88 overall, and then Tarian Nichols and Quaysheed Scott was really good for us last year, so he'll be back. And then we brought in a four-star freshman named Brian Abram from the recruiting class, who probably gets to play a little bit as well. We also brought in a transfer-free safety with DJ Walker, so I'm excited to see him. He's got multiple years of eligibility left. Cam Dooley will be his backup. And then at strong safety, we did bring Ty Bryant back, who was pretty good for us last year, but we also got a transfer named Antoine Peak, who's an 87 overall, so we upgraded a strong safety as well. All right, we've also got custom schedules. I'm going to take a look at our schedule real quick. We open the season in week 0 with South Alabama, and then we play our FCS team, and then we play UConn before getting into our conference schedule. And honestly, our conference schedule is kind of crazy. We got top 25 Texas A&M, top 10 Oklahoma. Obviously, we play South Carolina again. Then we got LSU, Arkansas, Mississippi State, Missouri, Alabama. And then we finish the regular season against Louisville as usual. I don't really know what to do here in terms of these initial games, but since we do play an FCS school and we play UConn, I think in week 0, I'm going to change our opponent to be somebody halfway decent just so we can open the season with an opportunity to get ranked. Indiana is constantly ranked, and they were ranked again last year, so I think it would be fun to bring back the basketball rivalry in the football season. So let's play Indiana week 1. I think that'd be a good opportunity to continue to move up in the polls. And then we'll keep UConn in the FCS team because, I mean, that just makes sense. Now we'll set up our recruiting board. Let's just see who is interested in us. I want to sort by top prospects first and just see if there's anybody. Like right here, the #1 player in the class is this corner named Dalton Olszewski. He has us top 10, so I'm just going to throw him on there just for shits and giggles. Another top 10 corner, Bruce Burrow, has us #2. We've actually got a lot of 5-stars who are considering us. Julius Licata as well, a 5-star quarterback. A 5-star athlete, Sidney Merling, has us top 10. I'm not going to waste too much time on these super highly rated guys. Oh my goodness. The #1 running back in the class, Anthony Griffin, has us #1 on his list. We're in first place for a lot of these guys, which is a little bit surprising, but I'm definitely not upset about it. A lot of running backs want to come here. I mean, we're pretty loaded at running back, but a lot of them want to be here. All right, so now that we've got all these top prospects out of the way, I'm going to sort by who has us rated first overall. Morgan Renteria, this 3-star edge, Darren Willingham, has us #1. Basically, if they have us #1 and they're halfway decent, they're getting added. Tresman Jennings, Clarence Flanagan. We're still filling us everything out. I really need to focus on the O-line, though. So, like this right tackle, Kamani Abreu, that's a cool name, too. A lot of these guys have cool names. Not very many O-linemen have a lot of interest to come here. It's kind of been tough to find O-linemen that are interested, but we're finding a couple now. Delbert Balkasoon is a crazy name. He'll be our final addition, and we can always come check out some of these other guys later on. So something I did not do last year was the offer everybody a scholarship in the scouting period. So we're just going to go through here and offer everyone a scholarship, and then I might do some scouting later if someone ends up being a bust. I'll take them off the list and replace them and all that. Like, I didn't really do that at the beginning of last year, so we're going to do that this year. Something they should do for a quality of life thing is they should add a button that allows you to offer every player on your board a scholarship in one sitting. Like, I should not have to go through all 35 prospects and click this button to offer them a scholarship. Hey, we got a gem here with Kamani Abreu, so we'll have to make sure we focus on him. It's cool you can favorite recruits now, so I'm going to favorite Kamani Abreu. And then we got a bust here with 3-star Manny Tull. He's already a 3-star, he's a bust, so we're taking him off the list. And then another one, Bob Droogsma, is a 4-star center, and he's also a bust. I'm going to go ahead and take him off. And then we get another gem with Keontae Bierman, so he'll get favorited as well. A 3-star edge, bust, goodbye. Another gem, Morgan Renteria has us first. Another gem. Man, we're getting a lot of gems here. If we could land those guys, that'd be huge. And the #1 player in the class, Dalton Olszewski, is a bust. I'm going to keep him on there just for fun, but I probably won't worry too much about him. Maybe this guy, Burrow, will be a gem? Hey, so Bruce Burrow plays the same position. He actually has us 2nd, and Dalton Olszewski has us 9th. So I'm not even going to lie. I'm probably not even going to worry about Olszewski. I'm going to put everything I got into Bruce Burrow here, who's not only is he a 5-star, but he's also a gem. All right, so I'm out of scouting points now, so we can go ahead and move forward. I have 24 coaching points from leveling up, so let's see if I can't level anything up over here in the recruiting section. All right, so we've got ourselves leveled up a little bit, and now it is, let's see, actually, what are the top stories? Jeremiah Smith is #1 in the preseason Heisman watch. Ryan Williams, DJ Lagway, Krishan McCray, and Avery Johnson. All right, so here we are in week 0 where we'll be taking on the Indiana Hoosiers. Let's take a quick look at our recruiting first. Bruce Burrow, the 5-star gem at corner. I'm going to throw all 65 points at him. Julius Licata is the 5-star quarterback. He's got Alabama #1, but we're right behind, so I'm going to max him out too. And then I'm just going to be kind of careful with everyone else. This 5-star defensive tackle has us #1. The #1 running back in the class also has us #1. He's also from Danville, Kentucky, so he's a in-state recruit. All right, so I've just used all my recruiting points. We're in a pretty good position with basically everybody on our list. I hope that this year we get some more early commitments because I feel like we just didn't get very many early commitments last season. All right, so we're going to take on Indiana in our first game, and we are ranked 11th in the country, and we are 87 overall team with an 86 offense and an 89 defense. We're going to open the season. Let's wear some cool helmets. Here's what I'm thinking. I think we should go black helmet, blue jersey, black pants, black socks, and then black and primary cleats. So on paper, we are much improved from last season. Coming into the year, ranked 11th in the country. Indiana is ranked 13th, so we're having a really big matchup here in Kroger Field to start off the new season. I'm very excited. Ashton Kozar is one of our new kick returners, and he's going to go down. So Cutter Boley is getting the start to begin the season. And then we have Ahmad Hardy, the Missouri transfer, as our new starting running back. My biggest concerns for this year is the offensive line, the wide receiver core, and then the quarterback situation. Nobody's open. I'm going to try to get rid of this. And again, passing the football may be a bit of a problem this year without a real quarterback. We're going to get it 4 yards for David Washington, and we're going to have to punt. So our defense is much improved in a lot of ways. I'm not sure where our edge rushers are. We have the 2 Florida transfers at edge rusher, but I don't see him out there. And damn, big pickup to start off. Going up the middle, and he's not going to get in there. So they're going to kick a field goal. We were able to stop them from getting in there. And they make the field goal to get off to a 3-0 start. Play action for Boley. Messer is kind of open. I hope I can make this throw. I get it to him. And Easton Messer, the FAU transfer, with his first catch as a cat, and it's for 31 yards. So one of my goals for this season is to throw significantly less picks. I threw 21 picks last year. And so we're going to try to not do that this season. Ahmad Hardy breaks free, and his first touchdown as a Kentucky Wildcat. For those who don't know, Ahmad Hardy was a guy that Kentucky was going after in real life really hard in the transfer portal. He ended up going to Missouri. Oh, a fumble! Who's got it? Oh, they landed on it. Torian Nichols just bodied that guy. Anyway, we were going after that guy in real life, and he ended up going to Missouri instead. But here in the game, he hit the portal after 1 year at Missouri and ended up here anyway. So, nice tackle from our new safety, Antoine Peak. It's already 3rd and 11, and I'm very excited about this defense this year. I think this defense is going to be very much improved, and we very well could be a college football playoff contender as long as the quarterback situation isn't too bad. They're going deep. He caught that. Oh, my goodness. Javon Tracy just mossed Torian Nichols, and that was a crazy pickup. And in terms of this defense, I'm really excited about Justin Scott in the middle. I'm really excited about Whit Weeks as the middle linebacker. And then I want to see a breakout year from Torian Nichols. Whit Weeks gets in the backfield for the TFL. The LSU transfer, huge play. Brian Robinson looks like he's going to get some more PT this year. And we're in pursuit. And then Justin Scott, the transfer defensive tackle, gets there for the stop. And they're going to have to kick a field goal. And they make their second field goal of the day. And I'm very excited for Ahmad Hardy this year. It's going to be weird having Dante Dowdell on the roster but not playing him because Ahmad Hardy is just so good. I'm sure Dowdell will get his fair share of carries, but it's going to be really hard for him to see the field with a guy as talented as Hardy. And this time, we just get no blocking. Boley. I'm going to hit Easton Messer here. He's wide open. Make a move. And a big first down for Easton Messer, who I will assume will be by far our #1 target in the receiving game this year. Cozart has 96 speed, and David Washington is decent all around on the play action. I'm just going to get sacked immediately. I'm going to try to run. Cutter Boley's so slow, and I can't get I couldn't throw it away. And Brian Robinson gets there for the sack. So Brian Robinson, who's been on campus for a few years now, he was such a highly rated recruit in real life coming to Kentucky. He's finally getting his opportunity. I think that was Justin Scott who got there again. This defensive line is nasty. It was already really good last year, but it is proving to be extremely dominant to start this season so far. And we really just need to get something figured out offensively. If we can be good offensively, this defense is elite, bro. It really is. Dowdell is in the game. He ran for 1,100 yards last year as our primary back, and I'm going to get sacked for a loss of 11. Stephen Daly got me. And I get hit again. Just absolutely no time to do anything. And then now we've got our guys running extremely short routes. There's just no way to get a first down, so I'm going to audible. Hopefully my O-line can block for longer than 4 seconds. Easton Messer is wide open. First down. And so far, Easton Messer has been fantastic. He's got 94 receiving yards already. So we are knocking on the door for another touchdown here at the start of the second quarter. Hardy's got room. I tried to hit a spin move. I probably should have just tried to bounce to the outside, but we're in a pretty good spot. I definitely want to try to get Cutter Boley his first touchdown of the season. We'll take the snap. Cozart over the middle. He caught it. That'll make it 3rd and 2. Snap to Boley. That's a fake toss. I'm going to put it over the top. Ashton Cozart with the touchdown. That was a great play, and Cozart comes down with it. 3rd and 7 as Indiana is back in field goal range again. They might have to settle for their 3rd field goal of the day if we can get this stop here. Justin Scott is there again. He has been absolutely bullying that Indiana O-line, and he is a monster. So another field goal attempt for Indiana, and this time he's going to miss it. And the pocket collapsed. Easton Messer with another catch. He's got 107 yards today. So I think I might throw Dowdell in for a little bit. I just don't want Hardy to get injured. Boley, as the pocket is collapsing once again, and I can already tell that this offensive line is going to be a major problem for us this year. Super quick 3-and-out for Indiana, so we're going to get the ball back. There's way too much red in the stands and for my liking. No, I guess not on this side. Ashton Cozart, he has 96 speed. I'm going to try to utilize that, and a pretty decent return, actually, for Ashton Cozart, who already caught a touchdown in this game. And David Washington with the catch. And Dante Dowdell will get his first carry of the season. He was our superstar last year. He'll get a yard. David Washington is pretty much uncovered right there. I would assume the middle linebacker is going to drop back to cover him. No, they're not. So I'm just going to get that to David Washington for the first down. This fake toss play we ran earlier, we were able to score a touchdown with Ashton Cozart. And this time, Cozart's open again on the sideline, and he caught it. And, that was a rough throw by me. Hardly Gilmore got lit up. I'm just going to play it safe and kick the field goal. I'm surprised Gilmore held on to that. This is a little bit of a weird position. I'm really bad at hitting these. I think we should get it unless I went too far right. Nope, we're good. And it's picked off! Who is that? Who even is Maddox? I don't even know who that is. Pick 6. DJ Maddox. I don't even know who that guy is. He's a senior. What the hell? DJ Maddox, a senior from Danville, Kentucky, 6'3", 217. He just got a pick 6. This must be like a created player or something, because I don't think this is a real-life player on Kentucky's roster. I have no idea who this is. And I don't think it's a transfer I landed either. So, hey, I'll take it. Pick 6 for DJ Maddox. Welcome to the football team, buddy. So we have had a fantastic start to this game. 24-6. Getting good pressure again, and then Whit Weeks is there for the tackle. This defense is insane. We might have put together a super team on this side of the ball. This defense is crazy good. Brian Robinson flies through for the sack. That's his second sack of the day. So we're going to get the ball back with about 30 seconds left in the first half. If I can get a decent return here with Cozart, maybe we can get into field goal range. I'm not going to get a return with Cozart. So we're at the 50-yard line, but literally just one completion over the middle of the field would result in some decent range. I didn't mean to lob that. That was a horrible play. And there goes Dowdell. He's going to dive out of bounds just before the out-of-bounds marker, and they want us to punt it. Hang on a second. I am not doing that. I don't know why the game just told me to punt the ball. We're not punting the ball right now. And the snap. Oh, God, I got to get rid of it. Oh, no! Oh, my God, I should have just punted. No! Oh, my God, are you kidding me? The pocket collapsed instantly. I didn't even have a millisecond to figure out what I was doing. I tried to just wait for Dowdell to get to the edge there so I could throw him the ball, he could get out of bounds, and we could be in field goal range. Instead, I waited too long. This dude has the reflexes of like Batman or something. The ball just falls in his hands and he pick-sixed it. Oh my God. So with 2 seconds left, let's see if we can return the kickoff for a touchdown. It's hardly Gilmore back there. And no. So we were in a phenomenal position before I threw a pick-six on the last play of the half. And that's just my luck. That's just something that would happen to me only. I get through there with Justin Scott. He has been elite today. Who did we get? I mean, this dude is like Aaron Donald, man. Who did we land in the portal? This guy's ridiculous. I don't even remember where he came from, but he is nasty. I'm selling out on a run here. I hope I'm not wrong. Whit Weeks was there. Oh, my goodness. They hit a crazy spin move on me. Mendoza's on the run. I'm trying to switch to another player. This game is broken, and EA is a garbage game company, so I was not able to switch to another player to make the tackle, and he's going to get in the end zone because the AI is horrible and was just standing there. I'm pretty sure I was just offsides. So even if we stop them here, they're going to get another chance. Yep. It is now a 3-point game just like that. I mean, a terrible turn of events as we were dominating this game, and then all of a sudden the pick-six at the end of the first half just killed our momentum. And this thing is now it's a close contest. And I mean, one of our biggest problems last year was just me making terrible decisions and terrible mistakes as the quarterback. So hopefully that's not another problem this year as we're going to lose yards. I don't think Dante Dowdell has had a run over 2 yards yet. I might have to just put Hardy back in. I've been trying to give Dowdell his opportunity, but he has not been very good so far today. Easton Messer again. Messer is a great route runner and has good hands, but he's not very fast, so I don't think we're going to be outrunning very many people with Easton Messer, but so far he has been the only receiver who's consistently getting open. Now we have some blocking. Dowdell will plug forward for 8 yards. Good blocking on the outside. Dowdell has some room now right as I take him out of the game. His last carry for a little while is a pretty decent one. And it's kind of crazy we were able to keep our superstar running back from last year, and then we landed the #1 running back in the portal with Ahmad Hardy. So it was a pretty good year for us as the option gets blown up, and that was almost really bad. And I would really rather have a touchdown than a field goal on this one. David Washington over the middle, first down. And in the receiving game, we lost Kendrick Law, we lost Jamori Macklin, we lost Troy Stellato, we lost Fred Ferrier. So many receivers are no longer on the team from last year's team. Ahmad Hardy gets so close to the first down marker. I think we'll try a toss here to Easton Messer, and I'm going to try to just cut directly inside. I'm not even going to try to go around, and he instantly gets blown up. I mean, that was going nowhere. Pocket is collapsing. I'm going to have to get rid of it. I throw it up to Easton Messer. He dropped it, and it's picked off. So, I don't know what to do, man. And we're going to have another season where I throw 47 interceptions because, number one, my O-line won't block, and number two, I just make the worst decisions ever all the time. In the red zone, The dude was open. It hit him in the hands. He drops it, and it gets intercepted, and we get no points. It's just so stupid, dude. This game is, like, pretty ass, honestly, but a lot of it has to do with me. A lot of it has to do with the fact that this game just straight up sucks, and EA is a joke of a company, but I could rant about that forever, so we'll just keep playing the game. It's fine. Let's see if our elite defense can remain elite and get a big stop here. Nope. Wide open. Wide open. And then Brian Robinson gets in there, and there ends up being a loss. It's now 3rd and 11. We haven't been able to get a stop this whole drive. They've been converting on everything. So hopefully I can get some pressure here with Justin Scott. I am going to get some pressure. They're going to lob it up into the air. He's wide open, and he caught it. My God, man. What the hell? Dude took flight. Bro literally floated through the air. What in the world? Come on. Every time I switch to my DB and I try to click triangle to try to disrupt the play, they just don't move. They just stand there. So, touchdown Indiana. And we are now losing after getting off to such a great start. We are losing. And my O-line refuses to open any holes in the run game and refuses to pass block. So, I feel like this is going to be a really frustrating season because of the O-line. Like, I just feel like the offensive line is not going to be good. Willie Rodriguez with a catch, and he's going to get the first down. Nobody is open. Nobody is open. I'm going to lob that up, and it's going to get picked off. I should have just thrown it away. I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is going to be, if it's frustrating for me, it's probably very frustrating for y'all watching to see me throw the most brain-dead interceptions ever. So, yeah, I just don't know what I was thinking there. I really don't. I thought I could make the pass. A was coming open on that in the middle of the field. I don't know why I thought on the run, crossbody, being pressured that I could make that throw, but I thought I could, and I tried it, and I threw a pick. So, Boley now has 3 picks in this game. And their offense has just randomly turned into the best offense of all time. I mean, we went from dominating them in the trenches to getting no pressure, and they're just running all over us. They're passing all over us, and I'm just frustrated, dude. Like, I can't do anything. Their RPOs work every time. Every time, our defense is just standing there, leaving them wide open. It's without fail, every play. So, God bless, man. I am just... Ugh. Look, more pressure, but he got rid of it somehow and got 2 yards. That could have been a sack, and instead the dude threw through. He threw it through the guy. I don't know. I can't even speak anymore. I'm just getting... this game makes me so mad. Look, wide open. Dude, my hatred is growing. My anger is growing. Get out of the way. Look, more pressure. Oh, look, he still completed it. God, please kick the field goal. 4th and 2. They're on this right hash. It's been pretty tricky for teams to hit so far in this series we've been doing. And he's going to miss it off the goalpost. And here we go. We have another opportunity here to try to get the touchdown and take the lead. Yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore, guys. I really don't. I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, nothing open. I guess I could have tried to make that pass to A. He's wide. He's open right there. He's literally open. I make the throw. I guess too late. And then they just pick it. I don't know what to say anymore, honestly. All the excitement I had for this year is out the window because I'm just god awful. I'm horrible at this game, and it's very apparent. The fact that I even won 10 games last year is a Christmas miracle, to be honest with you. And then the opponent's receivers turn into Marshawn Lynch every time they touch the football. None of my guys can make a tackle anymore. I swear this game's rigged. It has to be rigged in some capacity, bro. Because look at the perfect pressure we're getting in the. My God, like, who are you, bro? Dude is Superman. And I'm lucky he ran to... Oh, great. Our best player on defense is now injured. The guy who has been wreaking havoc on the enemy all game long is now injured. It's 3rd and 6. We need a stop. We can survive with a field goal. We can't survive with a touchdown. Whit Weeks is going to get there for the tackle. and they're going to be able to kick another field goal. It says Justin Scott's re-injury risk is high. I'm not risking losing him. So we're going to put – oh, they're going for it. They are going for it. So that's just sick. 4th and 5. They're going for it. They want to end this game. What the hell? What? Yeah, bro. Are you actually serious right now? I mean, this is a joke, right? This game's trolling me or something. What on God's green earth was this throw? First of all, I'm sorry. What? Like, what is this? The game's rigged. This game is rigged! So we're down 11 with 5 minutes left. I have to score a touchdown on this drive, or the game's over. We get a decent pickup with Ahmad Hardy. I'm just going to run hurry-up offense. And I tried to run hurry-up offense, and then the game just straight up didn't let me. The ideal situation here would be to throw like a 4 verticals and somebody get open and score a touchdown. But the problem is we don't have enough speed in this receiver room, so just going to throw it away because nobody's open. And the O-line will not hold together for more than 0.7 seconds. So I really don't even know what to do offensively at this point. Like, I'm just – and then I overthrow Ashton Cozart. That was probably a stupid pass to begin with. I think I'm just playing out of frustration now. And some crazy pressure on me again, but we're able to get Hardley Gilmore over the middle of the field. Like I said, Boley, I mean, we've thrown 4 picks with Boley in this game. My O-line will not block, but I'm just going to run the other way. And I don't know how we managed to pull that one off, but it worked. Ahmad Hardy has some crazy acceleration in this game. Collapses immediately. Let's hit this spin move, and it doesn't work. So we gain nothing. It's kind of covered. Ahmad Hardy has it, and we get the first down. And Elijah Brown, the tight end, hauls it in. We get the first down. There's 3 minutes left. I'm trying very hard to move the ball down the field. It looks like Ahmad Hardy is very tired, but he's going to have to get a carry here. And they just come through completely unblocked. There's nothing I can do about it. My offensive line is completely horrendous. I don't know why the game keeps Hardy in the game when he's clearly tired. But he's open on the left side, and nope. Cozart's open. I'm going to dive into the end zone. He got it. Touchdown, Ashton Cozart. That's his 2nd touchdown of the day. And that was a huge play. Up the middle. And, of course, they just plug forward for the first down, and there's nothing I can do about it. So, this game is rigged. I hate this game. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. 2nd and 13, and he just runs up a wide-open hole up the middle to get the first down. Like, this game sucks so bad, bro. They're passing for some reason, but of course it'll work for them. And he's going to get 8 yards. I'm going to sell out on a run. They're going to throw a screen. And, yeah, that's probably it for this one, boys. I mean, it's my own fault. I threw 4 picks, and they were all really stupid mistakes on my end. And forcing a fumble here would be nice. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get that. I just actually took that guy's head clean off with Grant Godfrey, and he didn't fumble the ball. 30 seconds to go. My best bet here is to force a fumble. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. If he gets his first down, the game's over. He gets the first down, and yeah, that's it. I have 2 timeouts left, but there's no point even using them. This game's over. So we will lose the opener to Indiana 35-32 based off nothing but my own idiocy and my own lack of brain power. Yeah, that was just bad, man. I mean, Fernando Mendoza tore us to shreds, 332 yards. He had an 82% completion percentage. Going through the stats here, Cutter Boley, 273 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 picks. Hardy had 101 yards and a touchdown. Dowdell had 35 yards. Easton Messer had 129 receiving yards. David Washington had 41. Kozar had 46 and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, Brian Robinson got 2 sacks. Tavion Gatson got a sack. And then Justin Scott and Jacob Smith combined for half a sack. We did not fall in the rankings, so we're still ranked 11th. I don't know if that's a glitch with the Week 0 games or what, but we're still ranked 11th. We got locked out of a couple recruits, freed up a few recruiting hours. and a couple of recruiting spots. This 4-star receiver, Delbert Balkasoon, had us fall pretty far. I don't really know if there's much else we can do about that, honestly, because I don't feel like committing a ton of resources to him. So we'll just go ahead and, if I fell too far in a lot of these guys' recruitments, I'm just going to not really worry about it, to be honest. We're still in first place for this 5-star corner, and we're in second place for the 5-star quarterback, Julius Licata. Honestly, it looks like Alabama has a pretty sizable lead, and we have 50 recruiting points put into him. So honestly, I think Alabama's going to run away with this. I might just cut my losses here and go ahead and put my 50 recruiting points into somebody else. The number 1 running back in the entire class, Anthony Griffin, has us number 1 by a large margin, and he's from Danville. So I think we're going to get him pretty easily, hopefully. All right, so now we're taking on FCS East here in the second game of the week, or of this episode, I suppose. Deep ball, Ashton Cozart caught it! Touchdown, Cozart. And so far, Ashton Cozart has been our star. He had 2 receiving touchdowns last week, and now he has another one. And I get it to Easton Messer for the touchdown. That was a risky throw, but I saw him breaking over the middle, and we got it to him. That was a stupid pass. That was a stupid pass, and it's picked. I hate my life, dude. I really do. Hey, I need to stop throwing stupid passes. Immediately throws it into triple coverage. Like, am I good? So I'm just doomed to throw 25 picks in a season every year. I'm just doomed. Oh, my God. He's open and picks up 25. And there we go with Ahmad Hardy up the middle. He's gone. Touchdown. 3rd and 3. Oh, God. Set up. David Washington's wide open in the end zone. Catch it. Touchdown. Woo! So David Washington wide open for the touchdown. And I get sacked immediately. I mean, my offensive line, I honestly, bro, I can't even, like, put into words how much I am getting pissed off at the fact that my offensive line can't even block a bunch of 50 overall players, bro. And I just probably threw another pick. My God, dude. Another deep ball for Ashton Cozart. He's got room. He's got it. Touchdown. Cozart has been such a stud so far this year. That guy was playing like 15 yards off of him, and he still burned him for the touchdown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns for Ashton Cozart. I mean, look at this. Just lofts it up. He is just gone. I haven't really gotten David Washington the ball very much, so I'm going to get it to him again, and that'll be a first down again. Cutter Boley's up to 216 yards, 4 touchdowns, and obviously that one awful pick I threw. This will probably be the last drive for our starters no matter what. That's the toss out to Ahmad Hardy. He's got the whole right side of the field, and it looks like Hardy will get the touchdown instead of Boley on this drive, but that's okay. Big time pickup for Ahmad Hardy. He gets over 100 yards, and that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. All right, so we've got our backups in, and this is the first we'll be seeing of our talented freshman quarterback, Matt Ponatoski. I'm excited for him. He's going to get it to Enrique Timms, the 6'5" true freshman receiver, and Ponatoski's first pass of his career is a 5-yard pickup. This time we'll get it to Dante Dowdell. I got a big hole up the middle. Make a man miss, and Dante Dowdell's gone on his first carry of the day. Hey, there we go. That's the Dante Dowdell we know and love. 51 yards for the touchdown. 3rd and 2. No blocking there, but it looks like Boyer's open. Henry Boyer. I subbed him in. He's like our 3rd string, 4th string tight end. I got him in there too. Ponatoski with the ball. He's got a guy coming. I'm going to have to throw it up to Henry Boyer. He caught that. Are you kidding me? Henry Boyer with a crazy contested catch. Dude, I'm not even going to lie. I thought Boyer dropped that. I was under pressure. It was an awful throw into coverage. Boyer caught it. It looks like the dude like hit his hand down and he just held on. And Henry Boyer, that was a crazy catch. We're going to drop off the screen to Dante Dowdell. And 7 yards there. Zimmerman in motion. That'll be a touch pass from Ponatoski. We've got the outside lane and a decent pickup there for Lawrence Zimmerman. Dowdell, another big pickup. Right up the middle, and that'll be another Dante Dowdell touchdown. All right, now here in the fourth quarter, we're going to put Ethan Hawk in the game. We'll put Wilcox as the #1 running back, and we'll just go ahead and get Ponatoski off the field. He is going to get it to Enrique Timms, and that's Timms' second catch. So that'll be Ponatoski's last play. We're going to bring in the Liberty transfer now, Ethan Hawk. And he's actually our highest overall quarterback. I just didn't want to start him over Boley. But he's our highest rated quarterback at a 77 overall. Play action. Over the top to Hardly Gilmore. And a good pickup there as well. And Enrique Timms gets the catch. He's got a few of them already. I like what I'm seeing out of Enrique Timms, and if you guys followed the recruiting saga last season, you know he's the big 6'5" receiver that I was really interested in. And how about Jamarion Wilcox jumping in for his first touchdown of the year? And off to Wilcox up the middle, big pickup. And there we go, we got some blocking, and Wilcox is probably gone. Yes, he is. Touchdown, Jamarion. And that's Enrique Timms again. He's got a bunch of catches in this game. I'm liking him so far. 3rd and 1. Wilcox wide open up the middle. Jamarion Wilcox is gone. So we're definitely getting Jamarion stats inflated today. 152 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jamarion's had his fun today, 154 rushing yards, so I'm going to put Dowdell back in the game. I think he's the only running back that doesn't have over 100 today. So I don't know if he'll get it, but I at least want to give him the opportunity. We're going to cut inside, a decent pickup. I don't even know what he's at right now. Let's see. 92 yards, so we just need 8 more yards for Dante Dowdell to be over the 100-yard mark. And he'll stiff arm the first guy, pick up the first down. And we're going to get Dowdell his 100 yards. And just for fun, let's see if I can get Ethan Hawk a passing touchdown. I doubt it, but we're going to try. Hardly Gilmore. And, 3 seconds left. And so that'll end the game, and we will win 77-14. And this was the stat stuffing game. Cutter Boley, 10 for 15, 216 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. Matt Ponatoski, 6 for 8, 60 yards. And then Ethan Hawk, 4 for 5, 51 yards. So all 3 of our quarterbacks got some stats up today. And then we had 3 guys get over 100 yards. Ahmad Hardy, 108 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Dante Dowdell, 108 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. And then Jamarion Wilcox, 154 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. Receiving-wise, Enrique Timms, our 6'5 freshman, had 4 catches for 24 yards. David Washington, 3 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown. Willie Rodriguez, 3 catches for 29 yards. Ashton Cozart, 3 catches, 113 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Henry Boyer, 33 yards. Easton Messer, 18 yards and a touchdown. And then Hardly Gilmore had 29 yards. Defensively, L.J. McCray led the charge. And then Brian Robinson and Justin Scott both had a sack apiece. They didn't really throw the ball, so we didn't get any interceptions. So we're in a bye week. All of our recruiting points are still being put in, so we'll simulate one more week. And then to start off next week, we will be taking on 16th ranked Texas A&M. If you guys like the video and you are excited for the rest of Season 2, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment if you want to, and I will catch you guys in the next one.